Hello, so I am going to try a new method in curling my locks. I've had my locks for 7 years now, and the only methods I've used are pipe cleaners, like a rolling, like knotted on itself. I don't know. I'm gonna have to like show you that later, and then lock bob that curls the ends of my locks. So this is a new method I'm gonna try out. My hair is like the top of my lower back, I guess you could say, or whatever. Some of them, obviously, because not all of my locks are even. I'm going to use yarn. So unfortunately, I have some crafting yarn for my kids, right? I don't really think this is going to be enough. We're going to hope that it's going to be enough. I want them in small enough sections, so I am going to have to use a good amount of it. But we're going to see. We're going to see what's going to happen. I do have some white yarn. However, that yarn is fluffier, and so it's definitely going to leave lint in my hair, and I don't want to do that, especially with the method that I have to use in order to scrunch the hair on the yarn. It's definitely going to pick up some of the lint. So we're going to see how far I get along with this. But be though as it may, in the near future, if I do decide to do this again, I will be getting black yarn for sure, just to keep on hand because, yeah. But okay, let's try it out. I can be a bit long-winded, so thank you for sticking with me. Right now, I am sectioning my hair into a side part, which is how I want my curls to fall. I then take, well, one of them is already done, as you can see. But I took a section of locks, I cut a piece of yarn, I grabbed a section of the locks, tied it once near the roots, then wrapped the yarn all the way down that section. I only tied it once at the roots because I did not want it to be such a hassle trying to get it out. And then again, like I said, I just wrapped going all the way down that section of locks because once you get to the end, then you are going to pull your hair up and scrunch it. Another thing that I did in prepping this yarn for my hair is I drug my fingers across it to grab as much free lint off of the yarn as possible so that I could minimize the amount of yarn that, or the amount of lint that the yarn may leave in my locks. And here's the scrunching process. Through trial and error, because this is the first time I tried this method, I did find a way that worked for me a little differently, and you'll see that later on in the video. Also, a note, I got this idea from another creator here on YouTube, and I'm going to leave her somewhere on the screen as well as in the description box so that you can go and check her video out as well. After scrunching, I cut the excess yarn. However, I left a long enough tail so that I can tie it once again around the ends. And again, like I said, only once because I didn't want it to be such a hassle trying to get this out the next day. And then you repeat this method as many times as you want. I have no idea how many I did. I did not count. But maybe if I had to guess, I probably did about, I have no idea how many I did, honestly. But I would say it only took me maybe 40 minutes, about 40 minutes to do this. And I won't keep talking. I'll add some music for y'all to like listen to and just watch me do the process. And I may come back in with a few quick tips if I see something that I need to mention. Through trial and error, I learned that I was met with less resistance when scrunching if I wrapped only a portion of the section, scrunch, wrap a portion again, scrunch, and finish wrapping. This is the next day, and takedown was easier than I thought, especially because I had some unexpected help. To unravel the yarn, I untied or cut the ends, and then I unwound the yarn from the bottom to the top. Did you want to help?
Yeah, sure.
I cut none of my hair.
Nobody gonna cut your hair.
Watch out.
Time school, man. Watch out. Watch out. You keep moving and you're out of there.
Just move.
I'm about to cut it for you, man. Just chill. Sure.
No, for real. Don't cut one of my locks.
Man, relax, man. Sure. You start from the bottom on that Jones or something? Okay, I see what you did there, boy.
Takedown took about 10 to 15 minutes because I had assistance, and I'm not too sure that I would have done anything differently during this part. It was pretty simple. While sleeping, there was one section where the yarn did pop, so the curls weren't as pronounced. I did decide to leave the sections as they were without pulling or separating the locks because I actually really like this look. Hello. So this is day 2 of my scrunch curls, scrunch yarn curls, whatever you want to call them. I have no idea how they're going to look, so let's see. All right. Well, some of them unraveled themselves, and then some of them didn't, which in the process of just wearing them yesterday, I decided to wear them like this yesterday. And again, like I said, some of them unraveled themselves. I had like a little fiasco with this one where I woke up and the yarn had popped. So that one wasn't, and then the back, probably some of the same situations. I would say that, see, I try to tie it to make it stay, but whatever. But this is what it's giving if it doesn't come unraveled, right? Like once you take the yarn out, it's giving like bubble braids almost. I think it's so cute. So I would definitely try this again. I'm gonna pull them apart. Well, the rest of these apart probably tomorrow. So I'll come back with them all pulled apart, or if they end up unraveling today while I'm out, then I'll just show how they look. But it looks like it's going to be given like a twist out or something. Again, don't pay any mind to that. It has like some kind of texture there, but not a lot because that just kind of did its own thing yesterday. But yeah, overall, I'm satisfied with the results. If you're looking for a tight curl, these don't give tight curls on medium to long locks, but it gives like texture, weight. It's cute. It's cute. And it's like a multi-style thing in one. So I'll come back tomorrow or this evening to show you the final results. By that night, I felt that majority of the sections had separated themselves, so I just went ahead and completed the process. This didn't take super long because, again, majority of it was already done. I will say that some of the ends tangled a bit due to how they were raveled, I guess, on the yarn, or raveled amongst itself, I guess you could say, if that makes sense. But so just with that part, I was just trying to be as gentle as possible to make sure that I didn't knot any of the locks or anything to that nature. I would say that my biggest takeaway is that I love that this can be a 3-in-1 style. The first one is when you wrap the yarn on your hair and wear it scrunched. The second style is when you unravel the yarn but still wear your sections without separating them. And then the final one is when you finally separate your hair. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment. I will help as much as I can, and thank you so much for your support and watching.